Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I am Vinu Anand at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulae for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such industry titan on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Ravi M. He's a distinguished senior banking and finance professional with a remarkable career spanning nearly 3.5 decades. With a strong emphasis on treasury management, he has consistently exhibited his ability to translate intricate financial concepts and methodologies into practice solutions that align with business objectives and bolster revenue generation. His career has primarily revolved around the banking and financial services, BIFS sector, reflecting his proficiency in both retail and wholesale banking, Treasury and Finance Management, long and short-term funding, credit control, foreign exchange management, business, MIS, strategic planning, and annual planning. At present, he is serving in the capacity of Deputy General Manager in the Securities Services Branch, Global Markets of the State Bank of India. So, Mr. Ravi M, could you let our viewers know in brief about your career journey so far?
Hi, Vinu. Thank you for the nice introduction you had. Yeah, as you mentioned already, I've been basically a banker for about more than 3.5 decades, and I was working mainly in the largest banking group of the country, that is State Bank of India and its subsidiaries. I started my career in the junior management cadre and with the branch banking, and then I slowly moved to specialized areas like foreign exchange, credit, and then a little bit of IT orientation. And then I moved to mainly investment and treasury. And I worked in small branches, medium and large branches also, heading various branches. When I moved up in the ladder, I moved to the regional manager and zonal head carriers. And I had specialized in the sense I have a balanced in both the branch banking as well as the with the customer orientation as well as the technical side. Like around 10 to 15 years, I have been in investment and treasury and mainly handling large corpus of funds, mainly government securities, debentures. I've been planning for the investment part of the bank as such, one of the subsidiary banks. And then I had, apart from that, I had a still in SBI capital markets for the debt raising and other mergers and acquisitions and other things. And I have also a foreign assignment in Dubai, managing an exchange company. This is a brief of my banking, and after till 2020, I've been with State Bank of India in the Bombay, and I worked in various places in India to 4 to 5 states in India.
Wow, amazing journey. Great, thank you. Now, your career has seen a transition from roles in banking to leadership positions in treasury and finance. So, what motivated this shift and how did it impact your professional growth and objectives?
Yeah, that again, branch banking is the basic of banking. When you move up, because it's all when you move to specialized areas like foreign exchange, treasury, and finance, and then you will be more equipped to for the higher roles. I'd say when actually in the junior and middle management, you have the branch banking and the learning this thing. Then when you move up to senior management and top management roles, then you are more of you equip yourself in the junior and middle management roles with the technicalities, and you move when one moves up to top management and senior management, then it's more of people orientation. The leadership role takes place, and one thing we'll be able to get the work done at the senior management and the top management roles, and we can impart the technicalities to them, one, and take get the things done from them. That is how it happens. That is how it happens when you move up. Uh, I've been in that part, and I was fortunate enough to get varied exposure in banking, like in various aspects, like credit, foreign, as I said, credit, foreign exchange, and treasury is a very specialized area, which requires again skill. The skills are more utilized in the middle part. So once you move up, then you have to impart that skills to the next generation or next team or next. That is what you have to do, which I could effectively do at the senior level. That is what I do.
So, given your international experience in the finance sector, especially your role as a general manager in Dubai, could you share some key takeaways and insights from working in different financial markets?
Yeah, and I was a country. I was acting as a country head in one of the exchange companies in Dubai, and I moved from India to Dubai. Three and a half hours I've been there, and that's a country head. As a country head, I had to take the role of everything. I was reporting to board, and I had to take care of all aspects of the company assets, even though it was a small company, and I had to take care of the business development, marketing, and HR, everything in the company I take care of, because I was heading the company there, and I even recruiting people and keeping them in the place, opening the branches, business development, everything I've been doing there. And there it was a self-actualization experience, I would say, because that is where I could utilize all my skills I learned from everywhere, including HR, because how to read people, how to group people, all these things. Apart from that, I had a business target and profit target also. But I could do very well there in that country, going to a different country and learning the atmosphere there, then doing the business development, because it was a challenging job, but I could do it very well. And one, maybe because of my background with foreign exchange, I have been in foreign exchange for the last, 4 years to 4 to 5 years. But I was a dealer in mid office, back office, and those things helped me in achieving the targets and profit target, especially in that country. And if you ask me, because once you go through this treasury, the specialty is that but I know the last 23 years how the rupee dollar has been moving, and how the called money rates were moving, how the government securities benchmark rate has been moving. So that if you ask me any year, I'll be able to tell in almost a rough terms. That may be my strength also. But within a period of 2 years, 3 years, I could almost get an increase of 50 to 60% in the profit in that company. That was my again satisfying experience, I would say. So that again, that is an international finance center. Dubai is an international financial center, and I could see the dynamics again in the foreign exchange market, like NDF, non-deliverable forwards, and all being actively traded in the rupee dollar there in Dubai in the second half. Main markets, NDF markets, are in Singapore and Dubai. I could do there effectively, and I could utilize doing the new products there, money transfers happening from that country to this country. So that was the experience there.
Amazing experience and your insights. Thank you. How and when did you develop an interest in corporate governance?
Yeah, corporate governance again. It is like parents giving the ethics to you at the younger age. The corporate governance we start getting in the that depends on the organization also. Again, you must be knowing that State Bank of India is one of the organizations which again very meticulous about the corporate governance, and also we get the messages and the this thing in the middle of your career. But when you move up again to top management, senior management and top management, you get that importance of corporate governance. Ultimately, like an individuality for the individual, corporate governance is for the corporate assets. And unless one keeps up that for the corporate, ultimately long-term survival is depending on that. That is what I think. Okay. But I started getting in the middle management again when I moved up to top senior management, top management. I'm into it, so I was into it, I would say.
Great. And as a corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
Yeah, corporate governance again. It starts from everywhere. There is again it's understanding of the customers, understanding the customers. Not only understanding the customers, understanding the customer needs. Then third thing, understanding the changing needs of the customers. So that understanding it on a continuous basis and inducting that into the even right from vision mission statement. It has to be inducted, and for all decision making, that has to be kept in mind while doing each and every decision or taken at the board level. We have to keep the corporate governance in one hand, and then we have to take the decisions on the paper. That is what I feel it should be.